Today we are here to acknowledge the past and with much excitement step into the future. We would like to recognize the many hours of planning and hard work of a very dedicated community. Your tremendous efforts have made this day possible for our kids and their families. With that in mind, let's recognize the parties that helped play a major role in helping to achieve this fabulous new campus. The City of Chandler, the Chandler School District, our past CEOs, our Board of Directors, our consultant, our current CEO and ICAN employees, the Building Advisory and Building Committee, the Capital Campaign Committee, the Capital Cabinet, all those that played a leading role and volunteered for the campaign, the Events Committee, those that provided our printing needs, the lawyers that donated their time, all those that helped construct and design this facility, and those that sold bricks, the companies and the kids that collected change, the foundations, the charities, the companies, the corporations, and individuals that donated to this campaign. We also recognize the kids and their families that enhance our lives each and every day. What all those just mentioned and all that gave of your time and resources by partnering with us in any way, please raise your hands. Together, we are all ICAN. The progress of our capital campaign and building plans have unfolded in spite of a very challenging economy. This could not have happened without the leadership and generous philanthropic support of many. We started this campaign with a goal to reach $5.6 million. And I'm absolutely thrilled today to tell you that we have reached that goal. Today we buried a time capsule. We asked those who signed the scroll to tell us how they would see the ICAN of 2032, what they thought it might look like. But first, let's flash back 20 years. The ICAN looked much different then. ICAN started with one man, Henry Salinas. Henry was worried about the kids in his neighborhood. He was looking for a way to provide recreational alternatives to keep the kids off the streets. Henry started by just talking to the kids. He wanted to provide a safe environment for families and kids to enjoy. Henry reached out to others to help join his efforts, and together they partnered with the Chandler School District to open up elementary schools for the summer. The kids and their families were able to play games, watch movies, and be inspired by Henry. Another partnership was formed when Motorola provided the seed money to purchase refreshments, and a third partnership was formed when the police provided information and programs on gang prevention. Okay, let's fast forward 20 years. We could never have imagined that we'd be here today dedicating this beautiful new facility, or that we would have a passionate and giving board of directors, that we would be lucky enough to have over 20 amazing staff members. We could never have imagined that our programs would be nationally recognized, that we would have hundreds of volunteers helping each month, that we would have a women's auxiliary hosting holiday parties for our kids, that we would have created partnerships with our local corporations, statewide foundations, and other nonprofits. Finally, we could never have imagined that we would be here today with the love and support of all of you. The time capsule is buried right over there, right in front of the building, and will be opened in 20 years. A quote from the late Jim Smith, who was one of our board members, and his wife Karen states, ICAN will be recognized as a national organization and model that provides the most benefit and value to the children and the community. 20 years from now, every career will require a level of technology far beyond the capable of anyone here today. ICAN will continue to help all kids gain skills, and they will need to become our future city leaders and community leaders. Our programs will change, and future boards will have a greater commitment to somehow find a way to acquire the resources so that the kids can continue to learn critical job skills. The ICAN of 20 years from now will look much different, but the one-on-one love and commitment to the kids will stay the same. From the start, the City of Chandler has been a strategic partner, recognizing the valuable role ICAN plays in the redevelopment district. They helped ICAN identify this site, and they exchanged our land on Washington Street for this beautiful 2.5 acres. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce to you a longtime supporter of ICAN. He's been here from the very beginning, our Mayor, Jay Tischerino.
Thank you, Patty. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm glad Patty mentioned that time capsule. We've learned a few things about those time capsules in the city. So it's good that you know exactly where it's buried. And please make sure it's waterproof. It's an inside joke from a 1962 time capsule that we found it, but it wasn't in the best of shape. Anyway, it's great to be here today. A little less than a year ago, we stood here to celebrate the groundbreaking for this great new facility. It's hard to believe we have come so far in just that short amount of time. It's really amazing, actually. Through its partnership with the city and a tremendous, and I say tremendous, grassroots fundraising campaign, we can all enjoy this day to its fullest. The fundraising campaign was really spectacular and unbelievable. And the support of the community and the businesses and the individual is truly a testimony to ICAN and the community we live in. Certainly investing in an organization like ICAN makes a strong statement for Chandler and its commitment to kids. For well over 2 decades, ICAN has been working with our youth to give them a better path to success in life. And it doesn't seem like it was 2 decades ago when I had an opportunity to meet this fellow named Henry Salinas, who was out on the streets working with Valentine and trying to make kids understand there's a right way and a wrong way, a good path and a bad path. And so it was his vision and his leadership. And so 20 years later, that message still reverberates in the community. These are not easy times for anybody. These are certainly not easy times for young people. But ICAN provides them with the opportunities and tools to truly make a better life for themselves. This new facility will open up new doors to the kids and to the staff. And in the end, our community will again be a better place because of this ICAN facility and the work that goes in within these walls and outside these walls. So I want to congratulate Becky Jackson and the staff of ICAN for all the work they're doing here in Chandler. I want to congratulate Patty Bruno and all the board of directors and everybody that's been involved with ICAN, the fundraising, the board of directors, the volunteers, on and on. And I also want to especially thank and recognize former directors Trinity Donovan and Christy McClendon for their work to set in place such a solid foundation, a foundation that's come to fruition. So thanks for letting me participate today, and with that, I'll turn it back to Patty.
Thank you, Mayor. You know, without the city's support, we wouldn't be here today. So we thank you all those that are representing the city here today. Mayor, council members, police chief, and everybody that is here to celebrate with us. I'd like to introduce to you the president of the Chamber of Commerce, Terry Kimball, for a special presentation.
Down over there.
Good afternoon. What a great day. Not only is the beautiful sun shining, but the sun shining is also from all within each and every one of these little children that are benefiting from this place. If I could have Becky come up and Patty, where's Becky? There she is. This is truly an honor to be up here because Patty is also a former Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors, and so is Becky, along with being a former CEO. So on behalf of the Chandler Chamber, we would like to present you with a certificate of appreciation for your loyalty and diligence and confidence you have shown in Chandler. And the Chandler Chamber of Commerce hereby express our sincere appreciation for everything that you've done to make this place what it is. So thank you.
Thank you, Terry. That was great. One of the reasons we're here today is because of teens like Angelique. It is my pleasure to introduce to you one of our outstanding teen leaders. Angelique?
Hi, guys. All right. To the community, ICAN may be a 4-letter acronym, but to me, ICAN is worth 1,000 words. Throughout my time at ICAN, I've learned many skills, some small and some life-changing. I have been coming to ICAN since I was 7 years old. I am now 15 and a proud supporter of the organization I call home. I can tell you all of the things I've learned at ICAN, but we'd all be here forever, hot and hungry. But what I can say is that without ICAN, I don't think I would be the person I am today. ICAN has helped me overcome many obstacles and transformed me into a leader in my own community. This would not have been possible without the ICAN staff that help me every day, from creating career paths, holding us accountable, and making sure I make it home safe every night. ICAN is cultivating a safe and productive culture for the kids and families in my neighborhood by instilling good decision-making skills and the importance of good choices. I'm excited to come back in 10 years and see how many more new kids call the new center their home. I would like to thank everyone for making today possible, but most importantly, thank you to Henry. Without you, I would not be here or the person I have become. On behalf of every family and every kid at ICAN, thank you for believing in us and creating an amazing future for everyone.
See, things are working at ICAN. We're raising future leaders. Great speech, Angelique. Thank you so much. It is with great pleasure that I introduce to you Chris and Caroline Hoy. Would you please come up? Chris and Caroline were introduced to ICAN through Becky Jackson while she was serving as the president of the Chandler Chamber of Commerce. Chris and Caroline, through their business, Big 2 Toyota, we're looking for a local organization to get involved with. Some 8 years later, they are both still very involved. Caroline serves on the board of ICAN. She has led several fundraisers for the ICAN organization. She and Chris are organizing and hosting a golf tournament in Payson that will benefit ICAN. Caroline and Chris's efforts have raised thousands of dollars for our kids. They give without wanting recognition or accolades. They give because they love the kids. They give because they saw a need and wanted to make a difference in this community. We would like to thank them today for providing the seed money to a hired consultant to get this capital campaign moving forward. We would also like to thank them for donating the lead gift of $1 million. Okay, I thought I was going to make it through this. It is because of their generous gift and the generosity of the hundreds of you that are standing here today that we are dedicating the Lon E. Hoy Youth Center. Please join me in welcoming Chris and Caroline Hoy.
Good afternoon, and thank you all for being here. Well, before I get to my text, I'd like to share a quick story with you all. Caroline and I have a very special anniversary coming up, and so I asked her, I said, what would you like to do? Well, she thought a moment and said, I'd like to go someplace I've never been. I says, how about the kitchen? But be that as it may, Caroline, myself, and Wally Hinkle, my partner, good friend, and general manager of Big 2, were first introduced to ICAN shortly after we started to locate the dealership here in Chandler. We've always believed in supporting the work of our community, particularly efforts that center around helping kids. From our first visit and after investigating the work and the mission of ICAN, we made a commitment to do what we could to help. This building, the Lonnie Hoy Youth Center, is dedicated to my father. I was fortunate to grow up in what would be called a traditional family environment. My father was there for me through good times and bad. But in growing up, he instilled in me that honesty, hard work, and being responsible for your actions were the most important qualities in life. If given opportunities, it really boils down to what you do with them. My father gave me a chance to be successful, as ICAN gives these kids a chance. And sometimes that's all you need, just a chance. It seems only appropriate that I honor my father and his guidance to me and share what I can with ICAN. Yet none of this would have been possible if not for the one man that started it all, Henry Salinas. Very few step up to solve a problem. Very few stay committed. For 20 years, this has been Henry's dream, to find a better life for these kids.